Okay. Starting up. Okay, we're approaching the end of this playthrough. We're at Terra Tower. Let's go full screen on this. Got 42 hours into this game. Wow. These are the wings of those dragons or whatever. Okay. What? Wait, what? Okay, he does massive amounts of damage. Got it. Wait, what? Cloud data timeout. I don't think he can heal her anymore because Yeah, he used the revive, so let's reset. Okay. Lesson learned. Use a black plate to block his black magic. Okay. Time to re-equip something here. Red plate, black plate. Okay, let's try this again. Looks like we're about to break 600. Whoops, I didn't put the clock up here. Hold up. Oops. Local time. Okay, let's go fight this guardian guy. Let's try this again. Hopefully his black magic doesn't do anything this time. Watch this, it's gonna kill me. Jeez. Talk about alright, we're gonna just recover it because health is more important. And let's steal something from him. Can we get a demon chunk? No. How do we get consecutive moves after one after another? Alright, we're gonna resurrect her real quick. Jeez, talk about missing constantly. Okay, one down. Now we will warp back. Hourly closed. Okay, so now we need to do the white plate. And save that. Wait. Yeah. What's with the winds? we're gonna get triple white just so, oh no, because he can't. Whoops. Yo, what's up to whoever's watching? Just waiting for open, finishing the last act of this retro break playthrough. We'll go back this way. Wait, she got knocked down again? I thought I revived her. Alright, well we can reboot. Yo, what's up? It's wait. Oh my god, how am I drawing a blank? Because everyone renamed themselves. There's Pablo Horscabar, but it's... Has it been that long? How you been, man? Chillin'? Hopefully getting ready for a good Christmas. Do you still use the nines and everything? You had that cool indicator you were working on. The nines. How's that work for trading futures? Best supplies demand system I've found. That's cool. Yeah, the poo coins are always like, kind of like geysers that erupt randomly. They don't really have a rhyme or reason to them. You should see this setup that allows me to play this retro game. Like, I got a CRT TV, like an old, you know, professional video monitor from the 90s right here. And then I got it split going to the monitor up here, but using like a upscaler so you can see it running through the Elgato and all that. Also, I can just be gaming on the side and just go like this and like toggle back and forth or whatever. Yeah, we're breaking the lows right now. Let's get to this screen so it's not so intrusive. So you got this like, yeah, you're negative 1K in delta. We swept a low and we're still maintaining this London low area. We broke the value area low. We're probably going to sweep this. If it comes back in off the 600s, I would be like interested in seeing if it recovers, but we haven't swept any sell side yet. This is a classic from 1999. It is called Chrono Plus. It is the sequel to Chrono Trigger, which is the best RPG of all time for Super Nintendo. This is PlayStation 1. On a PlayStation 2, though. The 483 area, interesting. So it's gonna break entirely. Let's go pull up the. Let's pull up this thing. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. So we got the London low kind of swept, kind of broken. 483. Yeah, that's the monthly open. So we could go to the monthly open and bounce off that zone. That seems like proper. Sweeping yesterday's low. How many points below that would that be? About 80 points. Yeah, interesting. No, not a meteor shower. Not a meteor shower. There's a news 30 minutes after open, so that should be interesting. Jolt. Nope. Gotta revive him now. Gold to sweep the monthly low. That makes sense. Everyone's like, what do you call it? Everyone's aiming to like settle for the year, you know? So they're running on those stops. We need to change the color. Once we beat this guy, we'll go save it and then get serious. Defend. Whoops. I think he's dead. We win. Okay. Lights off for that side of the weird dragon looking thing. Shield goes down. Peyton, there you go. I was wondering what my name was. I was like, it starts with a P. I was like, Pablo? You said Pablo Escobar. It's not Pablo. It's Peyton. My mind was like playing tricks for a bit. Wasn't able to figure it out. How could I forget? Alright, now we can turn it off. 15 minutes before we killed the 2 guardians. Alright, turn this off. Oops. Okay. Game face. Alright, let's minimize this. Get the top step up over here. Okay. Did I show you what my setup looks like now, Peyton? Let me send you the picture. It's pretty intense. Pretty intense. I finally got it like the way I want it, so it's like not a single thing I would change. Where's the outer circle thing? There you go. Chat trading. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You're gonna be like, what the heck? Here we go. This is what it looks like now. Just monitor and monitor. Big screen. Yo, what's up, woke corn dog? Where's everyone today? Oh no, I see him. Tio's just muted, I guess, or I got my gymnastic rings today. I was doing some deep push-ups on my pull-up bar with it. That was intense because it's chest day. So I was doing some dips with the rings and some push-ups with the rings, just trying to see, because I'm trying to build like strong tendons. Strong tendons. Because that's my bottleneck right now. My muscles repair quickly, but those tendons need work. Why is it so slow right now? It's like being held up in this zone, just like stuck here. It's like it's frozen. Makes me wonder if like the data's frozen, but it's slightly moving, but it's just stuck. No significant volume in here, so no inflection points pre-market. Just chilling like a villain. Jolts and the bond auction. Don't we have like FOMC on Thursday too? FOMC. It's going to be an interesting week then. The hypnotherapist. Just stuck, chilling. Okay. Tomorrow, okay. Yeah, I guess I see like midnight Wednesday my time is like Thursday my time, so it kind of throws off my days, but okay, tomorrow. Okay, 7 minutes. Okay, starting to hit the lows again. Yep. Five minutes. Broke the 600s. Yeah, the nukes play out. Boom. We took that short yesterday up there, sweeping the Monday high, nearly the previous week high. Now what? Okay.
I'm tired, but I'm wide awake. In darkness, I can see your face. When you're with me, there's no pain. A vision and you're gone again. And I don't know where you've gone. And you never told me what was wrong. And I know life will carry on, but I forget how to be strong when the sun goes down. 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 And I don't know where you've gone. And you
2 minutes.
never told me what was wrong. And I know life will carry on, but I forget how to be strong when
Yo, what's up? Dave in the house. Howdy ho, cow. Should be a funky red folder galore week. Yes, sir. $540. Boop, 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 boop. We got the previous month. What is that? The monthly open at like 483. But that's a ways away from now. But we got 20 seconds on the clock. We are open. Was that a FU candle to continue sweeping the lows? I took it with 3 micros as a short. My stop is only like covering fees. If it tops up, I'm out. Oh, snap. Snapperdoodles. Well, that's now in profit. We're going to just get that as like a qualifying day and lock in those gains. If it pops up to... Oh, now that's like... Let's just make it an even 200. Why not? Out. All right. Locked out on that one. One and done. Let's do... Nice. Pretty good. Yes. What is ES up to? ES has some resting orders, at least either a buy wall or something at 68.30. I'll... Them roofers. Boing. I'm trying to look to see if any spoofers appear. Don't see anything noteworthy. Yeah. Indeed, as Tilk says. What? Does it have like a chastity belt on it? Yeah. Nice. Hey, uh, Caveman, I wanted to ask you what your thoughts are later, obviously, about like rings and stuff and resistance bands, but we're trading now, so it can be later, of course. I don't know anything about that. No thanks. They just came in the mail today, so I did some deep push-ups with them. Oh yeah. I still don't see anything. I got a turtle poking out. I think I have that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Damn, man, you killing it. That's good to hear. Damn, that hit the volume imbalance with the touch and go. Holy shit. I was waiting for some volume to be hit in sell side or buy side or something. There it is. You just took 600 in sell side. You just took 600. Like, blap. Nice. I like it a lot. Maybe he's trying to recruit you in a pineapple upside down thing. It's what swingers do to signal that they want to swing. They put a pineapple in their shopping cart upside down. I was listening to this like podcast and this guy did it as a joke to his wife and then he put it upside down and then he got approached by a couple and that's how he knew about it. He didn't know about it until like somebody was like, "Hey," wait, like gave him this weird eye and he's like, "Wait, what?" And apparently you shouldn't put pineapples upside down. Basically. Yeah. So maybe he was trying to fish or something. Oh, who knows? It means you want to do both ways or something. You want to be filled out like an application, I guess. Really? They do? That's crazy. Yeah, it looks like an inverted head and shoulders if it sticks the landing on this volume point of control here. Uh-oh. Hopefully you can manage it, woke. Don't let it take you down. We still got the news too, so it's gonna go functified. Functified. Yeah, I don't see anything undeniable, so I'm just chilling right now. Not feeling an urge for anything. Minnesota. I was watching that there's this guy, the guy who follows those scammers in Europe and stuff, and like tries to chase them down with bodyguards. I forget his name. Yeah, but he did one in Minnesota just the other day to interview Somalians. But yeah, he was talking about how they don't have banks, and they a lot of the times they send the money back, or they carry it in suitcases and stuff. So that sounds about what he was saying, because they don't have bank accounts, so they like deposit the money with this like thing that they, I don't even know the name of it because it's not English, but then those people take the money and then take it back to Somalia for them. Yeah. You should get an eye patch too, and a battle for the wick for the hourly. Let's go see what it looks like. The hourly is just a big old gravestone. Oh yeah, there was like that fat influencer who got arrested for being belligerent, and they didn't have a police car that could fit her or whatever. And they had to call like a special unit. What if they had to take a helicopter like for like cows or whatever? They just like put them in a harness and just lift them to the precinct. It'll break all the other ones. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see how the order book reacts just before the news. It's gonna clear out, and something might happen. They're bound to happen, woke. So it's part of the game. What is Salat? Is that what Sagat studies in Street Fighter? Sagat like Salat. It looks like a raptor claw from Jurassic Park. Got 30 seconds for jolts. Here we go. Okay. And we have an 800 lot spoofer beneath price action at 587. I think they're trying to call the short bluff and use it as a buy support. I just took the long at 632, stop at break even. Up 100 ticks on the runner, peeled one off. We're back at settlement, trailing aggressively. Sorry, I was... we're just gonna call it here. All right, that's $1,000. Boom. That was pretty good. The initial sweep to 605, like clearing the like trailing longs, was what piqued my interest, and then holding the volume point of control. Nice. Yeah, we did go up to the VWAP. I saw the VWAP in the settlement, and that's where I just took my runner off because I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna reject here. Cha-ching. A sloppy toppy. We hit about 500 in sell side with the drop down here, so it offset the push up. It's like Requiem for a Dream, ass to ass. It'd be funny if Tio was saying that on the YouTube, like, yep, this is gonna suck the mark resistance zones D are at right about now. Hitting another 300 in sell side with this pullback. That's 1,000 since 667. With the Q-tip, with the toothpick. And you turn it upside down. You just had like a hundred. You had about 250 sellers just enter at 631 to 632. They could turn these guys into a slingshot if this holds. It's an inflection point. Slingshot to the upside. I'm done for the day, but I'm just saying, like, it looks like a slingshot for me. Needs to hold the 631 range. You can hide behind those guys if you don't trust it. There we go. Slingshot engaged, perhaps. Another seller hit for 140 contracts at 643.50. So either the sellers are getting ready for. She did what now? I missed what you said. At the same time? Like, that's just like, I don't get it. Like, why would you, like, there was like, uh, I think I had this story where one time I had like a threesome or whatever, and it was like kind of like lame actually. Two chicks, it's not like you get double the sensation. It's just two people on one thing. Yeah, you were talking about it that one time. I remember. Yeah, yeah. If it comes below 631, the sellers could be stepping into control. So beware if you're long. Oh no. Yeah. Why would you have a good one? See ya. Nice. You got your mojo back, it seems. Like you were like I don't know how long ago that was, but you were like there was a time not that long ago where you were like saying like you just something was up or whatever. Right. That'll do it. Nice. So so I wanted to ask Caveman about gymnastic rings. Do you use those for like deeper push-ups and dips and things like that? And chin-ups and neutral pull-ups and stuff like that? Gotcha. My thing was like from my research, like my bottleneck now is my like tendons and everything, because muscles repair faster than tendons, as you know, I'm sure. But like it's like I heard like if you use gymnastic rings and do like holds, like just a boring gymnastic ring hold in like hollow position. Right. But like doing that basic thing will like build your tendon strength and recovery and all that stuff. Like 42. Yeah. I'm completely natural other than HMB and creatine. Yeah. Right. And second question, weight vests. I got a 20 kilogram weight vest, and like doing pull-ups with that on for hypertrophy. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah. Yeah, I went running with my daughter tonight, and I've been doing that for like a couple weeks now. Yeah. It makes your posture better because you're like your center of mass like changes with that on, so you have to like keep your spine aligned so it doesn't like hurt. So when you take it off, you're like super straight. I I have one right outside my house, like a huge hill. Yeah. So like I lost 15 kilograms since May, right? and then I built all this muscle mass. So that's kind of why I bought it, because I wanted to see what it was like with that weight back on, you know. And I figured I can't do that much joint damage because I've been walking around with that weight on not that long ago, you know. So it's just interesting to have that weight back on, but then be super strong about it. Then when you take it off, like you just fly up the stairs. You're like bling. It's like you're floating. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got my eyes on being able to do like planche and like handstand push-ups would be the pinnacle of that, but you know, one can dream, I guess. But you know, it's yeah, like the whole calisthenics thing is more attractive to me than like being like a dumbbell guy, but I do have a bunch of like dumbbells and I do a progressive overload on different groups, and I'm looking to like I want to add the gymnastic dips and the gymnastic ring, you know, what's it called? Push-ups alongside the free weights. Like I want to have like a hybrid hypertrophy strength endurance combo if possible, you know, where it's like I'm not right. Damn. Yeah. 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 It's for me, it's like I want to be, just overall like I want to see I see a limit and I just want to break the limit. That's basically it. I'm like testing limits and then trying to overcome them and then, you know, seeing like my overall theme of it is defying gravity because gravity is the only law that we succumb to. So it's kind of like basically being able to do some crazy stuff that people don't expect you to be able to do. And that's why the calisthenics thing is more attractive to me than the dumbbell thing, because I would rather be able to control my own body in this way that's like pretty amazing and like an agile, like a spider. Right. And a lot of uh, and a lot of those bodybuilder guys, they look like guys. They attract the male gaze, but the female gaze is lacking because they just look obscenely large. So it's and they lose mobility sometimes. Like so, having like mobility is paramount for me. Like I don't want to lose mobility for strength. I want to have strength and mobility. Aesthetics. Yeah. Yeah. So and it was more like it was. I didn't even have an image going into it. Like at first, I was just like, let's just lose my son in weight. He was 15. He's 50. He's five. I'm turning 5 in 2 days, and he was 15 kilograms. So I was like, let's lose this 15 kilograms and see what happens. And so I aimed at that, hit that, holding this zone, like rebuild. I bought your recommendation with the vertical diet. I've been reading up on that and keeping all my stuff in check, getting omega-3s, getting all the micronutrients, doing all this stuff, like taking all these, vitamins, keeping it copacetic, checking out all the macros as well, and then I'm toying with all these different things, trying to find the best route, and then finding these bottlenecks with the tendons, and like trying to do the rings to try to build tendon strength and all this stuff. So it's like every impasse or bottleneck, I'm trying to navigate around it in an intelligent way as best I can. Yeah. Right. And I've already got like the ab definition and everything because I do these like uh 2 ab circuits on top of like these 6 and 8 minute circuits, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, on top of the 150 sit-ups I'm doing a day. So it's kind of like it's weird. Like I'm like, what the hell? Because like my obliques and everything are showing nicely now, and I'm like, damn. All right, what's going on? You know? You're talking to him, right? Not me. Interesting. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. So again, the inflection point, if it stays above 643 and 631, these sellers are getting slingshotted. So far, showing that to be true. Otherwise, sellers in control. Have a good one. Stay frugal, stay blessed, stay